This Bitcoin falling wedge pattern is currently breaking out, but more importantly, the bull flag pattern on Bitcoin is literally about to be having a breakout as well, and the price targets are absolutely shocking. So on today's update video, I will talk about that. I will talk about the liquidation heat map, the funding rate, the Bitcoin open interest, the most important charts, and this massive volume fake out that we've got on the market right here, and many more important stuff I will be discussing on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button back above 700 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So right now it is weekend, it's a Sunday, and always over the course of the weekends, Bitcoin creates a semi-futures gap, and currently the gap is laying around 51.2k, and we're currently trading significantly above it. And well, indeed, for the last 2 weekends, Bitcoin has been quite volatile. Every single time we tend to be coming back towards the semi-close price, either at the end of the weekend or on the beginning of the Monday. So I am still expecting that 51.2k is going to be the magnet price, and we're currently trading a little bit above it, so be a little bit more cautious with that, because 99% of all the times Bitcoin tends to be filling up the semi-futures gap. We saw Bitcoin having a slight little breakdown, but while we were identifying this breakdown, we saw that actually there was quite low volume in the market, and due to the low volume, we clearly saw a fake out, and actually Bitcoin straight away pushed towards the upside, broke the downward sloping resist line I talked about yesterday, and currently is pushing towards the upside. So while this is happening, I still want to be pointing out we are currently in a weekend, so indeed it is a little bit more dangerously to be having such a big breakout over the course of the weekend. But before going further in towards the technical analysis, I quickly want to talk about some very important data points in the market, and that is that first of all, Bitcoin is currently hitting all-time highs in terms of open interest, and basically the last times we've been seeing these levels is of course in the previous bull market on Bitcoin back in 2021, and basically high amounts of open interest means that a lot of people are trading and are trying to forecast where Bitcoin is heading towards. And while this is happening, we're seeing that the funding rates are actually quite high, what means that everyone is in a long position and they're willing to actually pay a premium to be having that position open. It means that there's a lot of liquidity being built up below us, and we can actually see it here on the liquidation heat map that there is some liquidity being built up below us, also still above us. So it's still a little bit balanced here, but it does point out that there is a little bit more risk in the market right now for having long positions open. And I want to be clear here, because if I'm looking at the data and if I'm looking at the charts, we're creating a super bullish bull flag pattern here on Bitcoin that is about to be having a massive continuation towards the upside. But while all the data points on chain are currently pointing me out, okay, markets are looking to get overheated, and at this point I would rather be a little bit more safe. So what I am personally doing here, guys, I am with all my wealth long on Bitcoin, because I'm holding it spot on all different kinds of altcoins. So I am not going to be opening up a long position on this breakout right here. I've been thinking about this many times before. While I still think we are actually going to be having a bullish breakout, I'm not going to do it, because it's just going to be bringing a little bit too much risk for me in towards the markets. Because for me to also play this long right here, while the market potentially could reverse, could hurt me quite a lot here. So I think we are indeed going to be having a bullish breakout, but let's say in case it's not going to be happening, we're going to see a breakdown. I am going to be prepared for that, and on a breakdown, that is the point where I would love to be opening up a new Bitcoin long position. I once again will be saying this because sometimes people think, oh, why are you so bearish or this and that? No, guys, I am not bearish. I am expecting the market is actually going to be having a higher likelihood to have a step higher, that it is going to be actually breaking bullish. But due to the fact that there are some on-chain data points that are revealing me that there is potentially a chance for a 20% correction in the market, I want to be rather safe than sorry, because I don't want to be getting liquidated on my trades, and I will only open up a trade if I'm getting 100% certain on the market. So I think we're going to be going higher. I think there's a 70% chance that Bitcoin is indeed going to be pushing up higher. But if I were to be opening up a trade, and I want to be opening up a trade on my CopyTrade account, guys, I want to be having at least a 90% certainty that I am going to be right, because yes, probably a lot of people will be actually following my trades, and I don't want my people to lose money. And due to that, I want to only open up a trade once I'm completely certain about the next move here. So if you do want to be joining me with my next trade, and like I showed you many times before my data points, like in the last 3 months, I only traded 6 times, but all those 6 trades were profitable. And sometimes it just takes a little bit longer before I'm opening up a trade, because I just don't have the opportunity yet to be opening up that new trade. And that is exactly where we're currently in. I do know where I think Bitcoin is heading towards next, and that is of course after the significant leg towards the upside, we create this consolidation phase, and we're probably going to be having another leg higher, here, but how far will it go? I don't believe that we're going to straight away hit this price target right here. I do think that there's going to be some resistance along the way up here, but there are definitely scenarios and there are definitely indicators telling us that there is a potential scenario for a large correction on Bitcoin, since there is a huge amount of funding rates getting built up on the market, some liquidity below us, and the open interest is sitting at all-time highs. So yeah, I want to take everything in account, but guys, if you want to be trading yourself here, make sure to go to Deepcoin in the link description of today's video. Deepcoin is the best exchange where you could be trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You could trade different kinds of altcoins, you could trade Bitcoin, and of course, if you're in a sign-up account using that link below, you will be able to join my copy trading accounts, and you will be eligible to join other copy traders that you can also clearly see are doing massive amounts of profit. So make sure to check it out right now here if you are interested in trading. But going further in towards the content, Bitcoin currently is still holding above that 0.65 on that weekly Fibonacci, and like I said several times before, guys, honestly, I am very bullish on Bitcoin. I don't believe that this is a bad bearish move or whatsoever that we're currently creating, but there are some things like this bearish divergence on the weekly time frame that is about to get confirmed that is worrying me a little bit here. While of course on the 4 hourly time frame, I think Bitcoin is looking super bullish, right? So I'm going to be a little bit more patient, and I am not going to be rushing myself in towards a trade whatsoever. I think that currently the 52.2k is going to be the most important weekly resistance to be breaking. You can clearly see the last time Bitcoin broke above this level, we went to new all-time highs, and the last time we broke below this level was the point we got a rejection, and then boom, the massive bear market started. So I think 52.2k is a very important level to be pointing out right now here in the market, and if you are trading Bitcoin, I should also keep your eyes wide open towards 52.2k, because once we confirm the break above that level, yeah, honestly, then $60,000 is indeed going to be imminent afterwards. So currently also, we're exactly 89 days out before the final deadline for the spot Ethereum ETF, and like I said yesterday as well, we are about to be having another breakout on Ethereum, and that is exactly what happened. So if you were to be trading any other coins as well, Ethereum, guys, looking very good to trade right now here. We create this beautiful symmetrical triangle. We had that bullish breakout after getting rejected multiple times from off this downward sloping resist line. We had that bullish confirmation, and then boom, Ethereum is shooting further on towards the upside, currently trading around $3,050 at the current moment of time. So I believe still Ethereum is about to be having a massive reversal against Bitcoin, and this also brings a lot of opportunities to be actually opening up a new trade. And guys, as well, I want to be pointing this out. If there were to be any correction here on Bitcoin towards the downside, I am most likely going to be not doing a new trade on Bitcoin, but I'm most likely going to be opening up a new trade on Ethereum, because I do believe that the gains on Ethereum is going to be higher with that Ethereum spot ETF coming up. So this is how I'm going to be preparing myself. I'm currently looking for a new trade on Ethereum and about to be taking it any time soon here. So I believe there's going to be a big reversal. If you've been following the channel, you know that I've been saying this ever since we were trading around $2,000. So that's literally already 50% up ever since. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did learn something from it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, slap up that like button, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow in another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.